All right. Let me make sure we're audible. Let me make sure captions are running. Yes. Video game music playlist on the side. Let the people know. And I think I sent the tweet out already. Let me change my name to live before I forget. Yeah. All right. Well, hey, let's do some chess. I got Chess Pro, so we can do some puzzles to start with, and then we can try playing against other robots. Let's puzzle it up, I guess. Oh.
Hope you are enjoying Chex. I think it was.
Yeah, Chex is pretty cool. I think that's what this is. Yeah. I think you got it. So there's one definitive best move here. Seems really hard to not want to take the queen, considering the queen is just sitting there. Not defended. Oh, okay. I was worried like that was gonna be something more tricky. Okay. So what's the best move in a situation like this? Because taking a pawn here doesn't do anything. What is this? Oh, this is a Yakuza 5 song thing. Yeah, when is Chess 3? Shit, I have no idea what the right move is here. There's allegedly a right choice. I feel like I can just shoot this boy into the back. If I put him in the back, the king only has one move. And it's like not great. Okay. That much was correct. Now what though? I mean, I can move it here and then that threatens, but then the king just moves closer. Huh. Huh. What? Trying to think what lines we have now. Because again, like threatening. Oh, except I'm forking. I'm forking the. That. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Cool. So look for a double fork in that situation. Yeah, it was a trap to force check or rook pressure. And there's variants where you put pieces back on the board in chess. Like, there's all sorts of different variants. Huh. So there is a definitive best move here. 'Cause obviously moving the king doesn't get us much. Moving this bishop doesn't do anything for us. Moving the rook here would at least like pressure the king, but I don't know what that does for us. Huh. If we go here, that doesn't do much. This is covering that. I mean, I guess if I went here to here, is that checkmate? Because he can't take. Can't go here, can't go here, can't go here. Oh, sick. Yeah. I've learned everything I'll need to know about Chogi from Singing Cats. That makes sense. Black to move here. Huh. That's checkmate. Okay, yeah. Locked him in his castle with a rook. Okay. It's our move. We have that pressure, which isn't much. Like, I mean, I guess if queen were to move here, I guess if you move that there, it's covered by the queen.
Hell yeah,
But then that
Red
leaves
Red,
us
yes.
really open in the back. Huh. And yo, thanks for the resub. Moving forward here doesn't really get anything done. Moving up here seems solid for the most part. Problem being then they can move here, and that is... Well, I guess I can just move... Well, no, if they move there, then I'm just blocking. Huh. Yeah, no, I know that. Well, no, it's if your king's in check, you must make a move that takes him out of check or you lose. Yeah, or if there's no legal moves to make that stalemate. Yeah, no, I know that much. We're beyond that point, at least. Because I don't think anything here... Oh. There we go. Yeah. The horse does move like an L. It goes like this. Or 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 like that. This song is very loud. This playlist could really use some equalizing. Yeah, that's kind of what I want to work on, is not overthinking in chess. And just being willing to, like, choose violence. Yeah, like right there. I just need to be willing to choose violence, right? Huh, now, of course, the question... Huh. Like, 2 rooks is a good place to be. Huh. Because, like, if I just move into the back, they take it, I lose, whatever. If I move here, it doesn't really do much. If I move here, they can take with pawn. And then I get a pawn. which doesn't seem good. Are there any free takes I can get here? I don't think so. How can I expand pressure? Because, like, moving this down here... If I move that down there... Oh, I guess I could put it here. And then they need an answer, because they can't take because the pawn is covering it. So they have to move down. So... Checkmate? Hey! Yeah, this is fun. Y'all can play along at home, since you'll probably be faster than I am. Okay, that makes sense. Oh, this is a very early game asking me for a good move. There is a clear best move, allegedly. But how? This applies pressure on the horse and is defended. Man. This stuff is so hard. I feel like that would be the best move, would be here. Threaten the horse. Wondering if there's like a more egregious line I'm not seeing. Because like we can move rook up, that doesn't really do too much long term. We could also move queen out. But to what end? What does queen out here achieve? Then we have an attack line out there. Then we move the knight here, take. Huh. Ooh, this is hard. Yeah, this is tough. I'm not sure. Yeah. Yeah, hit me. They do want me to take here. Really? Or I was gonna say this might get a fork, but the problem is it's a fork on king and bishop and they can just take. If we take here, they can just take. If we move here, we fork these two, which isn't really anything. They want me to move this guy. Oh, because they can't take because rook is pressure. So it's free. Solved with a hit, -12. Damn. Yeah, the theme is double check. So now they're in check here. So they have to do something. Oh, and they can't. If they move here, they're hit. If they move here, they're hit. Oh, that might just actually be a checkmate, huh? Weird. I mean, it's just... Do they have any way to answer that? Like... I was like, is there something else going on? Like, that's just checkmate, right? Okay. I mean, this is just like a super brute force checkmate, right? Because this is guarding this space. Yeah. Just lock him up entirely. Okay. I feel like knight's the easy take here because then it forces a check. And they can't move there. They could take here though. Moving this forward doesn't do too much for us. Huh. What song is this? Is from Ukulele. Oh. Sorry, I was reading some other stuff. All right. Okay, back on the thinking grind. Moving here doesn't do a lot for us. I think we have to force a check with this move. Like, again, this seems like it's the best line. But then king can just do that. Well, I guess king does that. Rook goes over. Shit. This is kind of the thing. I need to be better at doing this quickly. This is what why I want to like go through these puzzles. So like, if there's a good move, I can in theory see it a little faster, right? Because like this isn't a free take, obviously. That doesn't add that much pressure. Like it's a little bit of pressure. Like this feels like the obvious move, which concerns me. Man. Chat, we're in the point of we're by the way, this is the backseating, okay. Let me make sure. Do I have no okay, good. No backseating isn't on. I'm cool with help and explanations of why. I mean, I guess I should use the hint. That's what hints are for. Okay, they really just want me to do this? Shit, man. They did just want that. But then, what after this? Then what? What now, though? To what end? I guess we can go in there and take that after they move, and then that's another check on this king if he goes down here. Yeah, forcing a check is good. I guess that's the thing, is like, if the black king is forced to move down in some way, whether it be down here with the take, which is really risky, because then, so like, let's say queen goes here, right? Or king goes here, takes this, like a pretty predictable move, right? Probably what they do. You take this here, and then you now have a queen here exerting all this force, a rook here exerting all this force, and you know, a pawn behind him. So like, we're in a pretty good... KD4 is impossible. The only valid move is king to e5. Is it? Why wouldn't this be valid? Why would you not be able to take this? Is there something I'm missing? Oh, it's a black bishop. Okay, you just weren't. You were misreading board. Okay. Yeah, this isn't valid because this is here. So yeah, no, they'd have to take or go here. So like, these are their two options. So most likely here, because like, if you have a choice between taking and not taking, I have a feeling most players would take. In which case we take here, probably. And then we have queen here exerting that, rook here exerting this. And yeah, it feels like at that point you could just kind of bully the shit out of the king until he's in a corner, right? Because, like, that means king has to go from here to presumably here. And I guess then you could just, Can you just ladder mate him at that point where, like let's say king moves here. Then we what? Move the rook up here? But then they could, like, get a queen in position, try and get something going. Forces the king into f3. Well, if he had already taken that, he could also take that afterwards. These both would happen. I guess I don't know how to finish it from there, but we can find out down the line. Oh. I mean, this is just... Yeah. Yeah, that's just to win the game. Cool. I'm glad I'm occasionally noticing win the game as a strategy when it comes up. Shit. This also seems like a very convoluted situation. Is there any pressure being put on the king right now? Not really. Could we make there be pressure? Are there any free takes? Because if we take that, we get donked a little bit. Take this up here. It doesn't really get us much. And if we put it here, we're just under horse threat. Multiple horse threat. This is a mate in one? Okay. Yeah. Huh. Oh, there is a checkmate available, is what you're saying. Oh, yeah, because that's backed by the bishop. Duh. Yeah, because we have the sniper backing the queen. I just need to remember if something's, like, backed and only the queen can take it, or the king could take it, the king is fucked. Yeah, I totally forget about just have a sniper covering. Yeah. If you check what's behind queen, then yeah, they're just in trouble. Okay. Okay, so we have a queen here. Queen do pressure this way. Horse pressure here. Horse pressure here. Any other places? Horse is also defending here. Bishop pressure this way. Rook just across the back. Huh. I mean, I guess the big thing is you just horse here, and then they can't take it because you've got queen backing. That also gets horse out of horse danger and just kind of invalidates this bishop. Well, you could take that. This is a mate in one? Huh. I don't think horse has a way to pressure king from here. Oh! Yeah. Horse. Horse. Right. Is this from De Blob? It sure is. This is Blissful from De Blob. Yeah, this is another one not to overthink. I just need to remember, if something is like pressuring right next to the king, I need to like think, okay, that pressure, can I slide someone into that pressure to blast him? And then yeah, the only escape square would be here because queen is pressuring, here, let me, so queen is pressuring all this, you know, this, I guess not that. you know, so on and so forth. And then this bishop is pressuring there, and the queen is covered by horse. Got it. Is there any reason I wouldn't want to horse around and just threaten to take their rook? I guess because if I try to take rook, they could move king back. Well, wait, no, they can't because then horse threatens there. They could move king here. I'm not sure if we go for... Like, you move this guy up twice, and you just have a queen, right? You just develop the pawn. And, like, they have one, too. If they try to do it, horse just blasts it. Yeah, this is hints allowed. I need to hear your reasoning, right? Because Twitch chat, unfortunately, doesn't show me what your ELO is. E7 is gonna get taken by a rook if you don't push it off that rank. Let's see what they think. Okay, yeah, they want us to move that. And then take there. Okay. They just wanted to force the issue. And now I can horse the issue. Can you checkmate off of horse? How do you win from here? Do you just snipe them? Do you just snipe the pawns out? Yeah, one knight versus 3 pawns. Yeah, the horse just lives where it is, right? You use the king to corral his king? Oh, you just use king to kill the other pawns too. Yeah, that makes sense. You just womp, 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 chug them down, and then move those boys up, get 2 queens, and then win the video game because you have 2 queens. If they ever try and move this, horse violence. Makes sense. Okay, let's look what we got. You there. There. Oh. You there with a sniper. Got it. See, we're getting better already. Chat, we're getting better already. Hey, even if we did this puzzle already, being able to recognize that it's the same fucking puzzle is actually, like, not nothing for me. You have to remember, I'm, like, wicked stupid, chat. Like, I am very dumb, and I will need a lot of time to get the hang of this. This is just you pressure, right? This is just a checkmate. Great. Look at that, yeah, okay, yeah, sure. I mean, this is just we force the issue before they can. Then they have to move this up to block. Or move this up to block, in which case we take. Oh. Well, yeah, still same diff. Yeah. The plan is still solid. Double rooks, baby. Yeah, you just double tap there. Hmm. I mean, if I move this up... Oh! Both of these are covered by pawn. Rip. Ah, yes. Those are covered. This is covered by this pawn's big butt. And there we go. Hmm. I mean, if we just take here, they have to use bishop. What does that get us? Not a lot. We take horse here, what does that give us? Queen in this position, which isn't nothing. Huh. What is best move in this situation? Yeah, I'm like seeing if there are any checks available, because yeah, that, yeah, horse doesn't have any checks available. Queen moving up in here is backed by horse, yeah. Now, I feel like the answer now is just move in here. Take that shit. And then, like, what's he gonna do? Nothing can move to block. Nothing can take queen. That's nothing, that's nothing. Yeah. There we go. I just need to make sure none of this is licensed. Actually, this is Assassin's Creed. I should probably be careful. Who knows? All right. First thing, let's check for checks here. Obviously, queen has a pretty good line on check. Like, going in here is cool, but they can just take with rook. Then we take with bishop, and that's nothing. Could just take a pawn and then also have a check. That's just a free take on the rook then, right? Like, we fork. I feel like we just take this now, right? Yeah. And then they basically then have to, you know, either move this guy, which means I get this for free, or move this, which means I take their queen. If they move it back there, what do I do? I guess then I probably move it here to continue the check and force the issue further. Because then if their queen is back up here, I move this queen down here, then we've got a pressure line here, a pressure line here. Yeah. Bishop isn't lasering him. Bishop is lasering over here. Or if you mean why can he... Oh, he can't go here, right? You're right. Yeah, the blue is being guarded by the bishop. You're right, you're right. You're right, sorry, my apologies. Yeah. You're talking about for defense, yeah. So then that's cutting through there. So yeah, the only option they have then is move queen back up. In which case then, yeah, we just scoot back down to here. And they again have to move the queen here to avoid checkmate. I think. Yeah, and then we just take with that. Then that's unguarded though, huh? How do you capitalize from here? I guess is my next question. Yeah, he might be able to castle. It's just a 3-for-1. Okay, you probably just start taking knights at that point. Yeah, I mean, I guess so. Like, that's a free take and it's undefended. And then if they don't run this thing out of here, then that's a free take and it's undefended. Yeah, it makes sense. You just really push him. Oh, can't castle through bishop. Oh, okay, so you can't even pass through check. So even if you were to castle here, which would, for the record, put the king here and the rook here. So king here, rook here. That's just not allowed if there's a check. Yeah, losing queen to take queen isn't terrible. This is Moon River from Bayonetta. I think Bayonetta 2? I would have to check. Yeah, it's Bayonetta 2. Sorry, I just saw some very bad posts. What is it me now? Yeah, it's me. Here we go. Okay. What do we got? None of the squares involved in castling can be involved in checks. Okay. Yeah, this is probably a mate situation. I'm trying to figure out what my line is to get there, because queen is doing pressure here, here, and here passively. Rook is doing pressure here. Checkmate. Wait. Shit. Oh, right, because the rook. Hold up. This is what I get when I go fast. See what I mean? I mean, I guess at that point you just take the free castle, right? No. What do they want you to do? Huh. Oh. Continue violence. Right. Just win by continuing violence. I need to remember, the queen can just get up in the... Any piece can just get in the fucking king's face. If they're guarded, they can just get in his shit and he can't do anything about it. I need to remember that. I need to remember that you can just get up in the king's fucking face. This is being +9 on block. In check. This is +9. In chess, this is what +9 is. When a rook is protecting a queen, that's +9. Good, we got there. Okay, what moves do we have from here? And I hope y'all are enjoying this, by the way. I just wanted to, like, learn some chess, play some chess, and I hope y'all are having fun with me, you know? Okay, that's got pressure there. Dang. Pawns locked. So you're locked up, you're locked up, you're locked up. What is this? I don't even know what this is. It's from Star Wars. I'm gonna mash skip. Except YouTube won't let me mash skip. Sorry. YouTube is being the worst. So, here's a playlist of things that are all Inspector Gadget. 2 attacking pieces lined up. Yeah, for sure. Alright. Now. Oh. We do that, we take the piece. That also pressures the king, which means he has to move, and we get option to just take queen. I mean, you just take the queen, right? Like, there's not some, like, forbidden move I'm not realizing here, right? Okay, I was gonna say, if the correct answer isn't take the queen, I don't fucking know what's real in chess. Yeah, that makes sense. If the answer isn't take a free queen, it better fucking be checkmate. I mean, I don't don't think this wins, but I feel like it's very good pressure. Because our other options are... Oh, wait, this is a remix that might be DMCA'd. Never mind. Not this one. Ignore this one. Never mind. I forgot how many of these were probably not DMCA safe. You hate to see it. Yeah, this will do. We'll just shuffle this one. Okay. Yeah, free queen is like the best thing you can do other than mate, right? Okay, so horse can go here, 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 and here. None of which provide pressure on king. Because I would love to fork the king and someone else. If I go here, I mean that just... Oh. Right, that plus that. Yeah, right. That makes sense. I mean, Twitch has been taking off on Twitch for a while, or chess has been taking off on Twitch for a while. I just, you know, I'm at the point where I guess this is the end state of quarantine, the back half of quarantine, the final stretch where I learn chess. Okay, so we try and take advantage of the fact that they went really aggressive there. Oh. Cool. So this is just letting me know, like, if someone castles their king and you get a rook in the back and they don't have shit in the way, they're dead. They're so dead. I mean, because just moving this up, like, they do have to move the king down. It's just... I'm starting to get it. I'm starting to understand. I'm starting to get... I feel like I'm starting to get chess a little bit. Because of that, a frequent move in chess is to advance one pawn next to the king forward just to give him an escape square. Yeah. Rook in the back line is a cranked wrist gauge and gear. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. I mean, that just... is a free pawn with no check that then lines me up for rook steal. And their king's in check, so they have to... Do they have any moves available other than this? I guess guard. Yeah. And then we can just swoosh along, take that, and force them to deal with some real damage control shit. I guess what do we do, or do we... I guess the first thing we do then is we actually shore this up, right? We would do that to, like, force them to... like, they can't then break this line. Or they get duffed. I think, yeah, you would want to move this one, right? Because that also opens up your line for bishop development long term. Well, yeah, it's their turn first. Yeah, they would probably move the knight here. In which case, yeah, I guess we just keep this here as pressure. Knight to c3 also develops. Yeah, you're not wrong. Or knight to... Oh, you're saying for them. Yeah. Sorry, I forgot the board gets flipped upside down when you're playing black. Oh, actually, so that would... Wait. So that would be... Oh, it'd be f3. Okay, or c6. Oh, okay, one sec. No worries, bud. I'm learning right along with y'all. It's killer. I watch some really like high level chess players and stuff. And they're just like rattling off moves. They're just like, yeah, f6, 3-6. You know, I could go ahead and do a little g6 here. Could do a little e5 on that. Maybe a little nf6, do this. And I'm just like, Dog, hold up. Hold up. It's my first day. But, yeah, so knight to c6 would, yeah, also be like a pretty strong development move. And I guess, yeah, it's backed by queen then in that regard. Assuming they just pull this out. Because, I mean, that's still a threat, right? YouTube? Oh. YouTube decided to mute. As a joke and or prank. Okay, white to move. So. Do we have any pressure lines on the king? Not really. Like, that gets us something. Huh. I mean, I guess that forces a fork that gets us... No? Oh, right, because the... Huh. Yeah, I forgot about the horse danger. Yeah, the knight takes her queen there. That's on me. Yeah, this is great ace attorney. Take the pawn at d5 with your knight. I just don't see what advantage that gives us. Because then they just hop back and take it. And then, like... What did we get? A pawn and we lost a horse. Bishop to b5. That would put pressure on the king. And on the queen at the same time. Yeah, because then we could... Get a queen. Right, there it is. Oh, that's weird. I kind of had the right idea in that I was thinking of trying to do like a fork with the king and something else. I just needed, there was a safe one where I would have, it's a two-way fork, kind of. Is that a thing? Is that part of a fork? I always think of a fork as just one unit doing two things, but I guess it God, I'm calling them units, I'm sorry. well, I always forget that it can be a fork between multiple units. Yeah, I think we got there. That's called a discovered attack, is the term? Okay. Alright. Our turn, huh? Next one, please. Alright. I'm starting to get the hang of at least those. The ones that are just do nothing, I'm getting the hang of them. Trying to think if there's any like wild moves I don't see before I just do obvious baby time stuff. Because I mean, if I take this, they take, I take, and then I'm up their ass with a rook. Do I just get up their butt? Yeah. Hey, if it's back rank mate and it's getting old fast, good. I want it to be, when I see a simple situation at the end of a game, I want to be bored, right? What's this music? This is from a Japan-only baseball game for the Nintendo DS called Power Pro-kun Pocket 14. I only know this because I think it was friend Jason Moses, I want to say, like, was just like, yo, you're not going to believe the music in this baseball game. Yeah, exactly. If it's getting old, that just means I'm learning, right? All right, next one. Huh. Oh. Yes. Correct? Yeah, there we go. All right, nice. Because yeah, I want these to be so simple that I just never fuck them up, right? Like that's the dream. I do have a chess.com account and I'm no longer streaming, so I can play if you want. Yeah, for sure. I was gonna play this and play one against the computer and like let the learning thing yell at me and how to play better good. Yeah, let's see. We have this line. We have this line. Horse up to here doesn't really develop any pressure. Horse to here, pressure is here and here, so that's nothing. Queen. Can they do anything about this? Or have they put themselves in a situation where they have one move and it's on a diagonal, so if I cover the diagonal, I win the video game? Yeah. Well, for what it's worth, the computer analysis this does is based off of comparing it to a database of Grandmaster games. So it's not like gonna go for wild shit. It's gonna say, here's what's the most common thing. Alright, and that's vulnerable kings. Holy shit, have I been doing this for an hour already? Sorry. Turns out chess puzzles, I'm really into them. It turns out I actually love this. So we do have a bishop line for pressure here. Yeah, none of our horse moves are like super high value. We have this bishop line for pressure. If we move back here, they just take our queen and we don't... Yeah, because then they have the horse back there. What is... Huh. Yeah, it feels like it might be... It might be asking me to make a sacrifice play, and I'm just not sure. Because that would be... Play there, get capped, and that's nothing. Moving up here. King takes. Bishop sack, then take on h7. You're saying bishop sack in here? And then take h7. Because then king moves there to take. Yeah, I'm not sure. Yeah, like I feel like this is the right move. I agree. I think this is what they want me to do for the opener. I'm just not sure how to follow it up. Well, let's see. Okay. Because my instinct would just be take this, choose violence, right? Let's try it. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, because that pressure's down this line. Pressure's here. Pressure's here. Horse is currently pressuring here and here. And here for what it's worth. So king is forced to move here. Yeah, so all the king can do is just scoot at that point. Yeah, you go up a pawn, and the king can make one move into danger. Yeah, it can either be, what is it? One of the, I wish there was an additional color. Let me highlight in Yerple. So there, yeah, so they would have to be moved to one of these two squares. Yeah. So they have to move here, which, yeah, it seems like your king being forced out into the open is pretty butt cheeks in general, because then you can just repeatedly threaten him and force him to make stupid moves. Yeah, that's the whole thing, right? Then you just repeatedly check him while taking other shit away. I guess that's the idea, right? That's how you, like, blow someone up in the end game for moving their king too far into the middle. That makes sense. Okay. So bishop line is completely dead at this point. I mean, we can just move in here, and then we have horseback. And what answer do they have to that? What if I just move over here? Is that checkmate? I guess it is. Yeah, that's good, because I like that because it like looks like it's like an advantageous position for them, right? But then you realize, horse reinforce, blast them. Makes sense. Oh right, I still need to finish, yeah. Huh. I mean, if we do this, it forces the king to scoot back, right? Because this is already covered. So this forces the king to scooch here, and then we just block that, and they're dead. Yeah. Nice, thank you. I'm trying. This is... It's tough. I know it's gonna take at least, you know, a few weeks before I get anything even approaching competency at a basic level. I'm also a very slow learner. People forget that because I've gotten okay at stuff over the years, but it's because I put in a lot of time outside of streams to try and be good at things. Like, for every 1 hour you see me playing Dead by Daylight, know for sure that there's 3 hours offline and 1 hour of watching informational stuff and reading tutorials and shit. Yeah, what I'm thinking is, what is our king doing out here? Primarily, what have we done to get ourselves in this position? More seriously though, let's see. If we move queen into backline, this is covered. So if we push queen to backline, that means all of this is pressure. That just... Do I just force violence? Or is there like a win move at this point? I feel like I just... No. What do I do here? So let's see, we have this option. Oh, duh. We have pressure here. Do that. Yeah. And then just there? Is there anything they can do here? Because this is protected. This pressure's here. Here. They can move here, I guess. Oh no, they can't, because we have... Well, no, that's their rook. That is checkmate, is it? Oh, they can't move here, because we got a little Hadouken! Here he is! Get him, boy! Get him, son! Right, I forgot. Hadouken! Get him! That's my son, he's doing it. Yeah, because then that's... All of this zone is hell. And these are mutually protected this is outside of range of violence. Yeah, damn. This is why, see, this is why when everyone asks Ty, why are you trying to main E4? This is why. Because one of these days, E4 is going to be there for me. Okay, white to move. They're a way to fork. I mean, if I move this up, then the king can just take it. Okay. So in reality, the only major options we have, because this rook is blocking this off, so this king can't go down at all. This king going up isn't going to do, you know, jack or shit for us. Horse could go here. And then that does threaten the king. Because if horse is here, then horse is putting influence here and here. King is putting influence here and here. Pawn is putting influence here. That forces them to move here. I don't know that's good for me though. Huh. Now, how do we ruin them from here? I guess we put it here, right? Because if we put it here, then it protects the queen down the line. Because if we just put horse here, they grab that. Oh, and then we have a queen, and then they're in for a bad time. Yeah, I would trade a horse for a queen. No? What? Wait, did they just like allow me to get a fork on them? Ah, you're right. We have a fork available. Yeah. Yeah, they had to, right? Because check. Let's look through that again. That was a really good one. I want to understand the situation better. So we advance this. We check, and they have to move this. They don't have another choice, and they can't move it into anywhere here. They can't move it here. They can't move it here because horse. So yeah, they had. This was a forced move, right? Yeah, and then the pawn covers this. So between horse, pawn, and king, we have created quite a zone of control. And then, yeah, we just take advantage of the fact that they move themselves into a forkable position. And then, yeah, blast them, get a queen, do queen crimes. KG4 is a mistake? Do you mean after this move? I mean, is it a mistake? I guess it would just be better to take with the rook, right? Even then, I mean, they take this, we then have a queen. Right? Because they've taken this, but whatever. Now we just maneuver in such a way that our queen is lined up with the rook, and then we destroy them. Oh, yeah. And is it a promote? Wait, is it a promote with check? If they take this, it's not a check. We just get a queen that's pressuring here, here. How would queen check? I'm saying if they use the rook to take it. Wait. Oh, right. King would be somewhere else. Right. This is... Okay, right. Sorry, we're still too far... I'm sorry. We're too far ahead in the game. We're assuming if they did it wrong, the king would still be here. Got it. Sorry. Remembering board states and stuff. Again, this is going to take me time, so apologies for any mistakes I make. Might be. Okay. So in this case, though, yeah, the correct response would just be do that. I mean, this also seems like a case of just shove a rook up their ass. Just shove a rook up their ass. Yeah, okay, good to know that that's an answer. If they are not paying attention, you can just shove a rook up their butt, and they will lose. Got it. I mean, is this just choose violence? Because we've got a line protect. Choose violence? Continue to choose violence? Choose violence. You are learning why rook is worth nearly 2 bishops despite the similarities. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, we've seen this one before, yeah. Hey, we're getting faster, though. Okay. This is just really good because I feel like this is what I'm personally struggling with the most right now in chess, is this like kind of mid to end game scenarios. This is where I personally am like having a lot of trouble finding good lines, finding where the pressure lives, how to capitalize on the situation, etc. The queen has you and you available. Oh, that's this horse pressure. Classic. Okay. Yeah, always try and look at checks first. Yeah. And yeah, knowing these kinds of moves exist is like a first step. Yeah. Yeah. Knowing what I'm trying to do, what kind of situation I'm trying to put my opponent in once I have them in the corner, and how do I get to the corner, I guess, is a big part of it, right? That would exert pressure here. So if we move here, they take with bishop. We take with that, they take with king, and we are fucking nowhere. If we run up and take this, they take, we take, they take. Huh. How do we convert this into an advantage, I guess? If we move here, that pressures king, forces the king to move back. Huh. Oh yeah, I suppose, yeah, the knight is pinned down because the knight needs to do work here. In which case, if we move this back here, the king has to move. We can take bishop. Because obviously we can't move up here because then they just take. And that exerts pressure here and here, so the king could move up this way. But then we just scooch there, and then that's probably... Let's just see. Okay, that's what felt right. Well, now we can... Well, we can't take here because there's nothing covering it, so king would just take. Huh. Oh no, I'm aware there's a lot of moves people could make. That's not the point here. The point is to deal with these situations. Huh. If we move here, what do we earn? Not a ton. Because the king moves back. We move forward and take that. King takes us, huh? Thanks. Yeah, we're just chilling for a little bit. Yeah, huh? I guess, yeah, just force the king to go out of the way. Because now king has to move like here, here, here. And if he moves here, that's terrible, because then we just move this up and then he's in a real pickle. Yeah. Alright, let's do one more of these and then let's play a game. Yeah, let's do one more and then Vicus, you want to play a match after that? I'd be down to lose a little bit. Huh. Alright, let me hop in voice then. No, it's fine. You're good. Is there a time... I mean, that forces a check, but... Queen just takes. There's no answer. Putting it here pressures the rook, I guess? Is there anything I could take for free? Queen takes pawn is pretty good, because then that just puts you in pressure, yeah.
Hello.
Hello. Huh. I guess just take the other horse. Yeah, that's just a little blowout. All right. Let me play. Let me connect. What's your username?
I believe it's just Vicus in this one.
Whoa.
I know, right? Didn't even need a 3.
Oh, I think it is not working for me again. See if you can find me. I'm not allowed to find new friends, it would seem. Chess.com wants people to find me. I'm Bad Soul Guy.
Let's see, how do I look people up?
I think it's in Connect. Oh, you just don't exist yet, according to this.
Well, that's interesting.
But yeah, just Connect on the left side, and then Friends. And you should be able to type Bad Soul Guy. Huh. Does anyone know if there's another way? Yeah. Oh, normally I have like 400 viewers, dog, but some people just chill, you know? That's fine. We're just hanging out and playing, chilling.
I do see a Bad Soul Guy.
Alright, go ahead and add me. There it is.
A request has been added.
Uh-huh. Alright. Play with a friend. And yeah, I'll take it over having a 2,000 person chat of people shitting and making noise all over. Alright. Let's go ahead. Do you want to do a 10-minute one? And I'll see if I can handle 10-minute chess.
Sure.
I'll do
Now we
my
get
best.
to play. How do I jump into this actual game?
I'm gonna invite you. Here you go.
Okay.
Rapid versus Vicus. And I think I said random as far as what color.
That's fine. Play fair.
Tell me what you got.
All right. So did it move for you?
It did, yeah. I'm trying to
Okay.
remember how to do the thing I'm trying to do. But I'm tremendously stupid and having a hard time remembering it.
It's like the game will auto abort in 33 seconds.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know why it always has that message going. It's not very...
It's a bit weird.
Yeah. Yeah, we've been working through a bunch of puzzles to try and see if I can, like, get anything figured out. Damn, I screwed up somewhere. Damn,
I have some bad news for you.
I know, like, it's one of those things where, like, fuck, I screwed up and I don't know where yet. Yeah. Gotta deal with this ding dong in my back row. Well, this will be good because I'll be able to go through and see, using the chess machine, what have I fucked up today.
What has been done?
I'm sure it was the opening. I think I chose the wrong one to open up, and that's my fault. Uh-huh.
I play queenside a lot. It seems like it messes people up sometimes.
I think I've been playing, like, white all day as well, so that probably didn't help.
Yes.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
I mean, it's fair enough. It does stop me from castling.
At the very least.
X6 sucks except for Zombie Sigma.
Yo, what's good, Smite? I missed the end of X6, I see. A shame.
Oh no. How sad.
I do love X6 a lot. How's chess? Good, good. We're on session 2. We did a bunch of puzzles. I'm playing against Vicus, who's played a lot of chess.
A
Versus
decent
me,
amount.
who's played like none chess until today. I played like a couple games with my dad. That's about all.
55 months and got a new job. Heck yeah.
Oddly enough, I have played most of my chess on chess.com.
Hmm.
It's been around for quite a bit.
Man. So many times to like make an advancement, I'm just like, well, that was clearly a mistake, I guess.
It's tough. Like, you start to see moves as, like, both forcing your opponent to do something, but also getting something for you eventually. Another big thing is sort of just, like, knowing what horses can do in 2 moves is really useful.
Yeah.
Like, the kind of places that they can threaten.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, we're just working through chess. I am very baby. I am currently -6, which is about what was to be expected, because I tried an unorthodox opening. Which immediately
And now
got
you
me
know why
pumped.
it's unorthodox.
Yeah. Now I am more aware of the situation. Yo, thanks for the resummer, Jack.
I have a bit more bad news.
Horse check. Yo, I'm a chokester. Thanks for getting down a bunch of subs. Congrats, Dactylon, Twaza, Colon, Shadowhog, Mia Bacthora, Captain Cronus, A Lonely Ghost, Puzzle Child, Mythundare, Vicdol, and thanks, Keltamer, for getting down a sub to Crab Meats.
Meats.
Meats. It's so hard, man. Why is chess so hard? It's
That's chess,
things,
baby.
It's one of those things where I make one mistake, I feel like I step on one rake, and then the rest of the match is just me getting hit in the face with rakes repeatedly.
That sounds about right, yes.
Oh, man. Oh, man. But yeah, thanks everybody for hanging out. Thanks for the host from Smite. I'm Ty. I've been streaming 2 times a day, a bunch this week. Yeah, and we're doing some chess today. I've been trying to go from 0 to competent at chess as fast as possible, and let me tell you, it's not easy. It is in fact not easy to simply become good at chess, despite all evidence to the contrary.
Who would have guessed?
Yeah, right? Grandmaster or whatever, I guess. Big deal, big whoop. And yeah, thanks, Mike, for the host. I take it you finished X6. If so, I'm gonna have to go watch that VOD after this. Because, man, I just want to see how you dealt with Gate and Nightmare Mother, mostly. Those are some fights they made in that video. They were like, this is
Oh
fine.
boy.
This is a fine thing to put in a game.
Stop My Early Castle is definitely messing me up a bit, I will say that.
At least there's that. I went -6 for it, but at least there's that. Hymax sequel fight was much longer. Hymax sequel is like a big pain in the butt. If you like can't get his pattern to go smoothly.
Yo.
The main thing with Hymax 2 is like once you know what to do, you do the same thing over and over. It's just a huge slog. I mean, that's all X6's final boss is like in a nutshell. It's a fucking slog. They all are. Like, they're all like that. Like, Hymax in particular, you can only do a certain amount of damage to him because you have to specifically, like, hit him with a special attack and then shoot him, and then he becomes invuln for 25 seconds. So on and so forth.
My line is definitely not the cleanest it's ever been.
And yeah, we're gonna go through. Yeah, and there has extremely been a progression of skill in chess over the years. Like, I mean, even like Hikaru, one of the current GMs, has stated, like, yeah, you know, and it's not like they would probably be better if they were here today, but like any other sport, it has progressed. Like the sport has had changes. People have gotten better at it. I looked at the clock. That was my first mistake. My second mistake was making that move.
It's okay.
Yeah.
It's still a little protected.
Yeah. I think as an adult, I would probably say GG's roughly around now. Considering I don't have much in the way of pressure, am at -8, and have no real plan to stop being -8. That's kind of my issue, is I've realized I am I am the most -8 a person can be, possibly.
I will say the biggest thing slowing me down here is that I was not really able to get my rooks out. Like,
where is
mostly
GG?
because of the castle.
Where do I press the GG's button? Where do I press the I fucked
It's
up?
a
There it
good
is.
question. It should be
Resign.
below your stuff.
Yes,
Yeah, resign.
I screwed it. All right, let's do a review here. I'm gonna let me share this on Discord so that you can also
Yes.
enjoy. Now that I have unlimited of these, I have paid for 98 accuracy. Look at this guy. You played
Oh,
every
shit.
move right. This fucking guy. Over me, blundering at 56%, which I feel like was okay. That's better than that's better than I used to do, which was like, for what it's worth, I think the first game we played today, me versus Matt, where both of us had no idea what the hell was going on.
I did see that. Yes,
I think
it was
my
wonderful.
my average rating was like 15. So like,
Yup.
hey, we're already moving on. This is a huge improvement.
It's still, the biggest thing with chess is sort of like understanding what you're actually supposed to do in the mid game is like the thing that most people just don't get.
So it agrees this is textbook. What opening is this? English defense. Oh God. Sorry, it's
So I believe what it'll want you to do is like move your bishop out from
Yeah.
here. Like a lot of the defenses look like this. Like basically you make a little castle for your king with the bishop in the middle, and then he's in a really good place to sort of threaten the center of the board.
back to the analysis. Okay, so they would have liked you going more aggressive.
Yeah, it's a pretty common one.
Makes sense, yeah. So
I was
you're-
really looking to just like, I saw that you had basically opened your rook to me, so I was like, I bet I could steal that.
Okay, yeah, and this is where chess is telling me, dog, you really
Yeah.
should have scooched that in. Just
Yes,
long
when you do
term.
that, it is specifically so that you can open up your bishop to control the center from a really safe location.
Okay, that makes sense. So I was trying to like form a slightly more
Mm-hmm.
aggressive structure against this pawn, but I really should have been a little bit more conservative. Played this here, and then like expounded out from there.
Yeah, the big thing is like e4, d4, and e5, d5 are just the most important squares in the game. And if you're threatening them with as many pieces as possible, you're probably doing something right.
So in that case, the bishop here would be good because it'd be threatening across those very
Yep.
quickly and very aggressively.
And also my rook is it threatens to take my rook basically.
yeah, which bishop threatening to take rook in, and I'm just assuming here if you went with like a more traditional opener, like yeah, even if you just move this forward, that's still a great pressure line, right?
Generally, yeah.
Or like if you decided to develop your horse, you know, instead, or horse god, your knight. If you would have moved your knight instead of moving
It's
this
a horse.
guy. So that was there, this was here. That would still be like pretty good. But in particular, since you opened up, I really should have seen this as a chance to
Yes.
fuck your shit up, and I just
It
completely
is
whiffed
threatening. Like, basically, we both opened that lineup, and I'm the person who was aware that it was like,
how to do
I'll
it.
move.
Yeah. How
Yeah,
to do it, how to
exactly.
do the move. I understood what, like, I understood that it was a thing to do, and then my follow-up was quite poor. Alright, so let's see where, yeah, so that's where they would have wanted me to move in here. They love this move. Yeah, no shit,
Yeah.
they love this move. I got
Yeah.
fucked. This move was awesome, that's why. They're like, oh, get hit.
especially because when you did your double move up there, like the only thing you could do to protect the pawn in this case was basically to move your knight up in the way. If you hadn't moved that pawn up too, you could have actually moved that up and still protected it.
Oh, yeah, and they would have liked, yeah, the knight up there. And then I guess it's just they don't want me to get, like, I've already fucked up. This is the best way to just avoid the situation.
Yes, like when you push up
then
that
this
those
pawn-
like second to last pawns, you are basically asking for someone to slam a bishop into your rook because your rook can't move without other pieces getting out of the way.
Yeah, so we need to, yeah, knight here, because then the knight is still contested by that. So
Yep.
if you try and swoosh, you get caught. Then we're in a little less terrible of a situation. So yeah, we basically, like, yeah, chess is telling me, like, my moves weren't optimal, but they were fine. But
Yes.
especially seeing where the game went, I mean, it's pretty clear where the mistake was here, and it was a lot of, yeah, this was devastating. Like, as an opener, this caused so many problems for me.
Yep.
If I had moved this forward...
And I did do that just specifically because I figured you wouldn't notice it.
Exactly, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, you totally caught
And
me
I
with
also
that.
took there because, like,
Yeah,
it creates even more issue. Like, it basically forces the issue.
yeah. They don't even like that I took there. They're like, you should have... Like, they're like, nah, you should have just moved this shit up, man. Why, now, why would it want me to move
So that you could protect the pawn that was blocking the rook with something other than the queen.
Oh, right, because at this point, the only thing blocking is queen, and
Yep.
that leaves open a lot of counterplay, so if you take there... Okay, I see. So
Yes,
this-
taking there specifically opened my queen up to threaten this pawn, and the counterplay is to move another pawn up because, you know, I wouldn't trade for a pawn.
So let's see, can I... There's a way I can, like... This is white, has a slight edge. For... E4... So... Oh god.
We have touched English defense, my bad.
Yeah, sorry. Okay, so English defense is literally just that.
Yeah. It's basically setting up so that you can castle your king with a bishop, like, surrounded by 3 pawns.
Okay. Good to know. Alright.
I don't know all the names of things, and, like, the
You're good.
further you get
I-
in and the more long stuff, but, like...
So yeah, this was like the big one that just sealed the deal. Like I had fucked up multiple times, but this is where
Yeah.
it went from
It-
bad to worst.
It essentially meant that the best you could do was lose a rook for nothing, like, guaranteed at that point.
yeah. Because then, yeah. Damn, they just wanted you to take it with the queen. They just were straight up like, nah, get in that ass. Like,
Yeah, like, actually, it would have been better because I basically was okay with trading queens there, like, a little later in the match, and it cost me my castle. And if I had castled, I would have been able to beat you a lot faster.
yeah, for sure. Because then you would have had rook available. So if you would have, rushed down here, in which case then, let's roll that back. So if you had gone for queen here, you still have the
Yep.
bishop behind it. So even if I go for this trade, you come in with the bishop, you get that,
Yep.
and then you also
And I
get
still
the rook
have your rook.
afterwards.
Yes,
Yeah,
you did nothing
this-
to protect the rook in this case.
Oh god, yeah, that situation was so advantage for you. This was like plus 25 on block right here. That's what that shit was.
Yep.
Oh man. Okay, well, now what did we learn from this game? Namely, if you're gonna go for this move, which is a move and is legal, this is a book move. It means it's studied. It's a thing. Do need to do that though. Do need to put this guy. This guy needs to go.
You are setting up a fortress for your king.
Immediately. Got it. Okay, yeah, and the queen would have given more fork potential down the line. Yeah, and you wouldn't have given up castle. Okay, that makes sense. All right, want to run one more?
Sure.
All right.
Does this work?
Oh, let me make sure this is unrated. Dang, I lost some rating because I lost to someone
Oh, no.
times better than me. I can't believe this. Oh. I'll live. Okay, it's my turn.
All right, I will follow your lead.
No, don't do that.
Cool horse.
Thanks. The textbook horse.
It's a classic horse right there. Toe to tip.
Oh yeah, I'm still sharing my screen on Discord. I should probably stop that. Not that
All
you're
the
doing that.
I'm getting
but
from it.
now that I'm strategizing on the board and thinking to myself like, okay, next move is probably something along these lines, but I mean, I think it would be here, right? Because if I move all the way to here, chat, then there's that same pressure situation coming back down on me again, where I end up just retreating and kind of doing nothing. So yeah, let's try traditional, patient, safe. My
Kinder,
plants are
gentler.
watered. My skin is moisturized. And yeah, hey, if you have any questions about chess, you can get wrong answers here, if you'd like.
If you enjoy chess and wrong answers, this is the place for you.
Good news. I've got both in spades. For example, I know spades is cards and not chess.
Ooh, he does know a thing or two.
Chess fact. Chess fact.
Hot chess facts.
Yeah, I'm like, again, I'm learning. That's what I care about here, is the fact that if I keep my eyes open, because exactly, if I had done the move I was originally planning and Vicus did the thing he was going to do anyway, it would have forced me out of like into an awkward pressure situation. Probably would have been pretty bad for me.
The other fun thing about chess is that time pressure hits everyone.
Yeah. I wanna play more. Chess 2 the sequel, the chess stream, we already did that. It was really bad. It fucking sucked. I might do it again once I'm like good at chess. Who knows? Okay, yeah.
But yeah, the big thing about moving your bishop super, like, aggressively is that they move their pawn forward, you have to retreat, and then they get to just, like, you know, moving their pawn forward was a plus move for them, and you actually, like, lost momentum for doing it.
Yeah.
The great thing about chess is, like, as you start to figure things out, is you start to end up in situations where you don't immediately take things that are available to you, and you build up just this gigantic, like, as soon as one Jenga block falls down, 15 moves will get made here, but, like, everyone is attacking one single square, and that's kind of some of the most fun stuff, because it's really difficult to reason about.
Yeah, this is man. Like, I feel like my openings aren't entirely dog shit. It's just as soon as we move out of openings, I'm like, oh, I'm in trouble again. Oh no.
And you also start to get into situations where a piece is technically unprotected, but because you were, like, threatening with it, it actually was protected instead. Like...
Yeah, I basically realized I had made a mistake and thought probably it'd be better to just go -1 overall rather than get my butt blown off, and I just don't think there's a way I'm gonna solve how to not get my butt blown off in time.
And that is the big thing about it, yeah, like, it's very easy to just kind of miss those things. We have opened up the center of the board quite a bit, so that's fun.
That was a decent salvage, didn't go -1 billion. Thank God. Thank God. I'm excited to see what the game yells at me for, because we will look at the chess.com analysis of this as well to see where did Ty do a goof 'em up.
Where did it all go wrong?
Yeah. The grand tradition of, I know I did bad, but where specifically did I do bad?
What is bad, really?
Yo, Slyo, thanks for the big host. We're playing a little bit of chess from chess.com.
Yo, is that chess from chess.com?
From chess.com. Hello, this is Chef John from chess.com. Here with... This will result in a very sharp game. Does that mean it's just very swingy and dangerous? Does sharp mean we've made everything as dangerous as possible?
Ooh.
Oh, I just realized what I messed up there. Oh, man. Man. I know I should have done this earlier. Chess is almost certainly going to yell at me and be like, you should have done this earlier. You should have done that way earlier. This is chess 1. This is the first chess. Yeah, this is chess from Streets. No
the
chess
original
Super
chess?
Turbo today. Yeah. But yeah, I started today at about 3 p.m. Mountain Time. It is now almost 9 o'clock Mountain Time. So, you know, I'd say I've gotten better by a fair amount in these 6 hours. You know, it'll take time. I'll probably just do a couple, like a chess stream or 2 a week, you know? Work those in.
The nice thing about it is the more you play it, the more you'll just recognize situations.
Yeah, like this skewer that you're pushing through the night so that if I take with rook, you take that. And so I'm... And you're also threatening queen at the same time. I mean, is this just the turn you're forced to castle?
Can't castle.
What?
I can't castle out of check.
Oh, you can't leave check via castle?
Nope.
Oh, I thought it was... Okay, so it's any squares involved, including the one the king is currently on. Okay.
Yes.
Good to know. I assumed you had a way out of this pickle, but I like this way better.
There you go.
Yeah, this is much better for me.
You
It's
are in
still not
fact
great.
learning.
But hey. So yeah, your choice is basically to like kind of retreat without that threaten queen exchange, which none of us want.
Nobody wants that.
Nobody wants that. Okay.
It is once again the fun thing about chess, because I am missing about 1 billion moves as we go along here.
Yeah, that's fine.
Well, that is sort of like just the thing of like playing someone.
Sometimes a queen exchange is cool if you know how to use the rest of your pieces. I don't. You forget.
That is the issue.
I'm baby. If Vicus wanted to be rude and win every game, he would just aggressively trade and like just maintain being plus and just roll me over every game because he would do it consistently without issue.
I will say you're doing pretty good here.
Thanks, I read a book or two. I didn't read a book, that's a lie. That's a lie, I never read a book. Oh shit, sorry, damn it.
You sure about that one?
No, I misclicked. Was there a...
I know, is there an undo turn button?
There is. Do they actually let me do this? No, they don't. They let me show it.
Yes, you can look at it, but it is still my move.
Fair, yeah.
I'm trying to see if there's something I could give you for it, but it doesn't look like it.
No, you're fine. You got it. I screwed up. It's life.
You let go of the piece, bro.
Opponent must hold that. Yeah.
You let go of the piece, bro.
That's fine. I have a feeling I will know exactly where my big mistake was in this game. It will be when I gave up my queen for none value.
Consider scenic nothing.
It's okay. I'll get used to it. I'll get better at it. I want to see if I can turn this into anything, but I just doubt it very highly. Oh yeah, because that's check too, so I really don't have any...
Especially when you're in check.
Yeah, right, I'm in check as well. And that's not really defending anything. Doesn't do much for me. It was pretty funny, a match I was watching of chess players intentionally using bad openings. One thing that came up was like the announcers being like, oh, they must have misclicked, and then the players just laughing their ass off being like, nah. Nah, we didn't misclick nothing. We're just being silly, having a good time.
Playing a friendly game of chess.
As you do.
As one does.
But yeah, hey everybody. I'm Ty, and with me is Vicus from over at twitch.tv/Vicus3. Is it 3 or 03?
That's the one.
Just Vicus.
It is
okay.
3.
3. And yeah, we're gonna be playing some. If you want to talk about a hard game, chess is fine and all. We're gonna be playing Ghosts and Goblins for arcade. That game is
right.
That game's fucked up. That game is so mean. That game is vicious. That game is vicious as shit.
Game is a little rude, yes. I do need to pay a little bit of attention to the timer.
But yeah, fair. Yeah, good point.
You have at least solved the issue of the pinned rook.
Favorite game on YouTube is where two grandmasters who have never met each other IRL both pretend to be newbies and hustle each other. Oh, that's godlike.
That's amazing.
That'd be very good. Yeah.
A fun fact about the knight, when you move him, there's actually no, like, when you move someone next to him, there's no move he could make that would threaten the piece that is next to him.
Yeah. He's only ever got yump range.
Mm-hmm.
He's like an Advance Wars really garbage sniper that's like level 1, so it can only shoot, like it can shoot specifically a minimum of 3 spaces away, but no more. No, it's actually, he's a sniper with a minimum range 3, max range of 5 on like one of those garbage weather maps.
Now we're talking.
Yeah. I'm only minus 11, chat. How much worse could it get?
You're definitely getting down to danger time.
Yeah. We've been in danger time for a minute, I feel like. I choose violence.
Okay, fair enough. It's a strat.
Mm-hmm. Have you tried the web interface Advance Wars multiplayer? I didn't know that was a thing. But I'm probably good. Advance Wars 2 is really good because it's a very carefully designed single-player campaign. The multiplayer's fine, but it's not built for that. It is a game that was designed from the ground up for you to win.
And that is important.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, my strategy went out the chat. My strategy went out the window as soon as I misclicked. Yeah, like that. Like, if you thought there was anything after that when I threw my unit in the toilet as a joke or prank, like good, bad fucking news. My strategy worked. Yes, I'm a genius.
I had it. I was basically just trying to get you to.
Good news. I'm a fighting game player, so there's always plan B.
Yep. I mostly just needed to keep pressing over.
Hey,
pressing
let's be real. We all know Vicus won that, but I did manage to do the fighting game player thing in the end. Yeah, that was cool.
You got it.
Blunders. I can't imagine which those would be. Let's see. Let's let chess.com analyze us here and see what it thinks.
Should we see a shared view?
Sharp. Oh, yeah. Let me give that to you. Let's see. So, Book. So yeah, this is fine. And yeah, it said extremely sharp. A back and forth game, but you were quicker. And then I look at the graph and it's like minus a million the whole time. There was a point where I made one very good move though. Okay, so let's see, what did it think? Let's go. Analysis here. Alright, so that's fine. Classic answer. Book move. Book move. Okay,
Best
so they actually
move. They like
liked
horses.
that horse. Yeah, they like that horse development. They also would have liked pushing pawn. Yeah, both of those seem solid.
Yep.
Classic move. Excellent, but they really want me to develop that. You know what? I guess I should. If I get offered to advance pawn pressure here, I should take it.
Yes.
Yeah.
It should be noted that like a lot of your games, you go way late into the game without like really moving any of your pawns. And pawn structure is like really important because your pawns block every other move you have and they control a lot of space.
So I should probably focus a little bit more on pawn development early on.
Yes, I mean knight development's really good because knights jump over pawns and they can cover the center of the board really well.
For what it's worth, the reason
Yes.
usually what I'm thinking of is I'm thinking of just staggering here, and the reason I don't want to do that early is because then I block this bishop's development.
Yes.
But if I just move this forward too, then both my bishops are open. I don't have that issue whatsoever. Okay, yeah. I need to remember just the double 2 is like super legit. If I get the chance to take it, it's a great opening. It gives me a lot of flexibility, a lot of offense right out of the gate, which is probably very good for white. Yeah,
like just basically look at as we get later in the game how static your pawn line is for basically all of it.
Nice.
Yo, Miss Shadow Lovely, thanks for the raid. What's good? We're playing a little bit of chess from board game. We're it's my first day playing chess. I'm about 6 hours deep. I'm doing better than before. I'm still not doing great, but like I'm playing both. Okay, so they would have liked me again. They just really want me to do this secondary position, which makes sense. Like they're like, come on, man, it's still on the table. Just take the double up. Okay, so duly noted, the double up is in fact quite fucking good, generally speaking.
Yes. It threatens a lot and it sort of forces moves to be made.
Oh, nice. Sorry, I was Miss Shadow Lovely first made a message and it didn't load in, and then it did load in with her partner icon. Speaking of which, congrats, Liz. Everybody congratulate Liz for getting a partner.
Congrats.
Good shit. You love to see it. Okay, so they would have liked you to... Now this time, you should have done this, I guess. Huh. I wonder why.
It does threaten your bishop and tells it to basically fuck off.
I guess that's what it is yeah, you're really pushing...
Yeah.
It pushes the bishop and also, like... opens
moves
up
my
some more
pawns
lines
forward, yes.
Yeah. That's a blunder. Yeah, we already know this one, dog. Okay, they wanted me to just, take with pawn here. I'm just always worried to do the pawn trade because I don't think I'm, like, gonna get a bunch of value. Because, like, if I... Because, yeah, if I were to take here, what would you do afterwards, generally speaking? So I'm trying to think. Like, what would that lead? Would that lead
Right.
to you just also capturing here? Well, no, because then you'd get captured by bishop. So I guess
Although
you
then
just
I would
capture
take with
horse.
that. There's a lot of capturing going on. I believe I did that because I would have ended up a piece if you had taken that to its natural
Yeah.
conclusion.
I
Because I
guess-
had the queen.
I'm just trying to figure out why
Mm-hmm.
they think this was like such a good move.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, we're just trying to figure out chess in general. Okay, and they like that, capitalizing on my mistake, getting the bishop, and then yeah, I realized I had made my error. Okay, they didn't love this.
Oh, interesting.
But they would've really
An
liked-
inaccuracy.
Yeah, inaccuracy is just like the computer doesn't agree. It might not be wrong, but it doesn't line up with our database of like what you would do,
Right.
just in general.
Mm-hmm.
So they
Yeah, I
want
think
you
I
to
was
be
looking to
here.
try to get the castle available, but then I didn't end up castling for like the vast majority of the game anyway.
Yeah, I think I see what they want you to do here. Because if you move this forward, right? Because then
Yeah.
you're pressuring this knight, and
Yes.
like, sure, I could capture with that, but then that is being backed by the pawn. Okay.
Pushing the knights back is generally a really good move, and yes, I definitely should have threatened
makes
that,
sense.
with a less scary piece.
Yeah, good to know. They did like my salvage at least.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, they wanted me to just. They wanted me to use my pawn here. I'm always scared to use pawns when they're just floating out in space doing nothing. But I guess like that's what they're there for. I should have just used it. Like if I get baby pressure,
Yes.
right? Like if I get to pressure.
And another big
with no
thing is
risk.
that like your chess horse is actually guarding that pawn there if you move it up.
Oh right, yeah. I'm so bad at looking for
C4.
night lines. Yeah.
Knights, it's really a way of thinking that you have to do once you get that, because again, you sort of eventually just develop this second sight of like, okay, I know what spaces that they're on that I could threaten with a move, and then I also know what spaces where they're near me and I can't possibly threaten them with a move. Like if they're right next to you like that, you can't threaten them. If they're like 2 squares diagonal from you, you can't threaten them with a move. Just like there's no move the
Yeah.
horse could make that could do it.
I get it.
And
Yeah,
that's
it's
like really useful to do.
Yeah, because then now you get that capture. I don't get anything out of it. They really would have liked you to retreat this, I guess, for some reason. I'm not sure exactly why they want that over move horse. Huh.
Well, I feel like things did start to go a little wrong for me here.
Yeah, because this is, I think, where I managed to like. Okay, they wanted me to just take it.
They would have forced the trade. Interesting.
Yeah, that's weird. Okay, and this is where they thought this was a blunder because you went for the knight.
I got a bit too aggressive here. Yeah.
Yeah, you went for the knight, which they just wanted me to move it here. Okay, at the very least, this is like barely
Yeah,
a mistake,
I was-
right? Like I had the right move in mind. My execution of it was poor
Yes.
because I don't understand the like. I thought this would open me up more, but
Yep.
in retrospect, if I had moved her here, then I'd have this line and also this line available. By moving her
My biggest
here-
thing there was definitely that I forgot about queen checking king there. I
Yeah.
just totally blanked that I had it, that you had a straight line if you did that. And that was kind of the thing. As soon as I realized I was in check there, I was like, ah. Because I was basically setting up for a really nice revealed check there by moving my horse out of the way, but
Okay,
by
so-
leaving my king undefended, it just screwed me.
Yeah, so it would have been better to go here. I'm not 100% certain. I guess because then it's still covered by the rook as well. So if you do try and present some threat, it's got a better defense behind it. Whereas here, it's just kind of
I think it's
Passing
that, and
ways.
also it has a diagonal available, if I had to guess.
yeah, because it has this one, but that one is considerably less contested right now than this, where there's like a lot of bullshit going on.
Yeah, I'm not 100% certain. Again,
I
I'm not
get it, though.
amazing at this game.
Yeah,
But yeah.
much better than I am, friend. So they wanted me to go back, but either way, okay. So they like that idea of how to follow up on that at the very least.
Yep.
And then here they just wanted. you to-
They wanted me to force the queen. Yeah.
Yup, which makes sense. Okay, and then they like, yeah, get that horse value. And they wanted you to castle here.
Yeah, I think they were saying leave the horse for dead.
Look at this misclick.
And that
though.
was the
Look
move.
how much this game plus 13.5 time
You-
misclick.
Yes.
Minus a billion.
And that's chess.
Chess, baby. I just like seeing the bar move, because at the very least, I took it back, man. I was on the front foot. I took advantage of a couple mistakes and really went ham with it. And then, fuck. For what it's worth, my plan was to move it here to E4, which still isn't best. I should have, just taken and just let it get taken back. I was afraid about doing trades here, and I think if I had paid more attention, I think we were even at this point, actually.
Yes.
Yeah, we super were. So I should have just accepted the trade, because the trade was, 3-3, but the situation was way better for me. Like, I have a way more aggressive position. I have a lot more stuff developed. My rook has an incredible line. My bishop has an okay line. Like, all that stuff. Yeah, I should have just realized I was ahead and pushed the offensive, gone for this, and then force you to make some really, like, you take the trade, but then you're forced to make some really awkward moves because there's a rook right here and a queen right fucking here. Yeah, I should have taken the 3-for-3 trade, because it's 3-for-3 and also
incredibly good on your position. I have literally nothing threatening the center at that point.
It also 100% forces you have to do this.
Yep. I'm pretty sure you then take my knight for free.
Yeah,
with your queen.
Because then I get that, and you have no real retort to it. And also your kingside pawns are broken up, so you don't have this line to hide behind as much. Okay.
I can't even castle when you do that, because you put me in check.
Man, like, I knew it was a bad mistake, but like seeing exactly how bad it is,
how the game would have played.
Man. Yeah, like
that's
the game,
chess, baby.
Oh fuck!
Imagining the game.
Hey, at the very least, I now for the future know. Pay attention and make sure, like, see what you are on piece count, see how you are on board development. Because I was just so flabbergasted from those earlier moves where, back here when you were +3, you were +3 forever, and I was like on the back foot. Like, look how bad I was doing, and then just that one move like really let me get going ham, and I just pitched it. Damn, but
yeah, and if I had actually just done the E4, it would have been a revealed check like I fucking wanted.
Yeah.
Which is so sad.
So what was your plan here from this situation?
So what I was trying to do was get the revealed check of, knight takes that pawn. You have to move your queen because, or take the knight, which would be me getting a rook for like free. So like basically, I was willing to trade a knight and a bishop for a rook and a pawn. Or
it makes
if
sense.
you didn't make that trade.
You were swinging with a bunch of 3-cost units, and all I had to work with is like my 9 and my 5. And obviously my king, which is infinite point, because if you lose him, you lose the fucking game. So
but it was basically like you either took the trade and that was even for us, or you didn't take the trade and you like
got blown out.
I then on my next move reveal check with my knight. I just completely forgot about the
knight over here. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, no, about the queen checking my king.
Oh, that too. Yeah.
That was the only thing that actually like screwed me there.
Yeah. Because if you would have gone in here and taken it this way, bishop would be out of danger. Also, you'd have this covered by horse. So I couldn't just take it with king. I could take it with rook, but that's obviously again offering a rook in exchange for horse.
It still would have been even. It's worth noting for you, like, a pawn and a rook is equivalent to a knight and a bishop in score.
Yeah, because you get that. And then, assuming I take here, then you take there, then I take... Okay.
Then your king takes that. And, like, your king's not in the greatest position, which is another reason why it was, like, in my head and not too bad of a move. Mm-hmm. But... like if I hadn't done it with the horse there,
it would have just been...
If I'd done it the other way, I would have come out a lot better.
Yeah, and you would have had time to get your castling in motion.
Yep.
All that stuff, and that would have played out a lot better. Yeah. So hey, that was That's good. And I think this is a nice tool for seeing like
Yes.
what would have
Your
been,
moves become a lot more obvious when you do that.
Yeah. But yeah, it does also make me feel a little bit better that there was a point where the game was like, nice, good stuff. It was like, hey, good stuff. You could win this.
It is
now.
the nice thing about it. You play so much that you like occasionally do make a good move, even if by mistake.
Yeah, it also helps just, you know, if I make another, like, if I get put in that situation in the future,
Yeah.
the fact that I've looked over it, seen where the mistake was, how, like, this lead up was actually pretty good. It could have been better, obviously, if I had moved the queen, you know, to e4 instead of, or e1 instead of e2. It would have pushed the advantage even harder, etc., etc. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Chess.
It's fun. I really like it.
Yeah, I am excited to play more of chess long term, and see my accuracy rating go up from 14.5, which was game 1, up to, well, that game I just played wild good apparently, up to 56. 56 when I was losing handily, I might add. So like 14 up to 56 in one day, and then this, let's be real, the accuracy got fucked when I did a really bad. I did. Hey,
The numbers
I
may have cratered slightly.
Hey, I ain't too proud to admit I made a mistake. It was definitely throwing that queen in the toilet. That's not great. You're not supposed to do that. You're not supposed to say, "Here's my most important unit. Would you like it?" Delicious. But yeah, hey, I think it's fun. I hope we can stream more of it. I know people were, you know, already mentioning wanting to play and whatnot, so I'd be super down. I might have to grind some, you know, some chess ranked offline, try and get a little sharper so that I can, you know, be
Grind
ready
that
for
chess
chat.
ladder.
Yeah. It was in fact a royal flush, but a bad one, not a good one. Not the royal flush you want. In fact, the royal flush you emphatically do not want. But yeah, hey everybody, if you aren't already following, please do. I'm Ty. I stream 6 days a week, often multiple times in a day, such as today, such as tomorrow. Tomorrow I'll be doing Dead by Daylight at 3 p.m. Mountain Time, 5 p.m. Eastern, which is a good time. I play a bunch of different killers. I'll probably do polls or something to just let chat decide who I play. And then I'll be doing a Mega Man X race with my good friend Smite, who hosted us earlier. What's good? I hope you're all still here. If not, fuck you. No, I'm kidding. But I'll be racing with Smite, which should be a really good time. We're doing the modded version of Mega Man X5, which makes the game go from like, it's fun, but it has a lot of issues that hold it back, to, oh, it's just fun now. Oh, it's just a good game.
Oh,
Yes.
sweet.
Yeah, there is one thing they did that made it maybe a little too spicy, but I do like it. They, so there's this one section of the game that's an auto-scroller that everybody hates because it's an auto-scroller
Sure.
where you have to run away from
As
the
you do.
submarine that's shooting missiles at you. They just made it go 1.5 times faster.
Oh, hell yeah.
They're like, yeah, what
In
if
both
it's...
Exactly,
Exactly, in horizontal and vertical. Yeah, they're just like, fuck it, it's just way faster now. Now it's less annoying, but also it's like so dangerous. Luckily, X5 is a game where death is not punished even a little, but holy smokes. And then, yeah, Saturday, Vicus will be back here with me, and we'll be playing through as far as we can get in Ghosts and Goblins for...
We'll be making an
arcade.
attempt.
We will be giving it the old college try. I've been playing video games for about 30 years at this point, so like, you know, I'm probably getting figured out. How hard could it
Maybe
be?
level 1. We'll see.
Yeah, like, what, I mean, come on, this can't be that bad. And yeah, let me find somebody to host y'all over to real quick. Oh, my friend Slowbeep is streaming some Control. So hope y'all enjoy it. And yeah, I'll catch y'all later and expect to see some chess on the schedule next week. This was a good time and I hope y'all enjoyed it too. Take it easy.